cast of characters or issues, principles and ideals currently being discussed by party leaders at various levels. Former President Muhammadu Buhari
to now form the APC. That is when we say divinely he came on board as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he served 2 terms on that platform. So for him to come out to say, to reassure the party and his followers that he has not defected, I think it's very laudable for him. It shows that he's truly a party man, having benefited, immensely from that, benevolence from the party. So it's a laudable thing for him to reiterate that he's still a member of the All Progressive Congress.
All right. Well, when Nasir El-Rufai, the former Kaduna State governor, said something about his defection. He also said that he met with the former president. He consulted him before defecting to SDP, as it were. Now, I'm left, wondering, could that be a political smear on Nasir El-Rufai's face? Because, if Buhari is not in tandem with the APC or in good terms with the APC, or probably has intention of dumping the APC, he would, give him his support or his prayers to leave the party or to defect. I'm talking about El-Rufai now. But if he is not, I don't think for any reason the former president would. you keep using that.
Because I don't want you, because these things, as a people, we must consciously tell ourselves the truth, no matter the odds with gods and all that. We must be very, very static in saying the truth the way it is, because if you look at the plights and yearnings of the ordinary man in Nigeria, there's no point lying to ourselves. It's just to tell ourselves the simple truth so that we all put heads together and see how to get out from that, issues that have bedeviled this country via economically and otherwise. Now, if a president of a country from this party, so from the former president, his leader, to tell him that this is what he wants to do at this particular time.
Interesting. Well, still talking about El-Rufai, let's take a look at our last story for today. Well, Youth Coalition with Nigeria's Social Democratic Party, SDP, has vehemently opposed the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, accusing him of attempting to seize control of the party for personal political gain. Atn reported that El-Rufai, who formally resigned from the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, earlier this week, joined the SDP amid ongoing political realignments. However, his move has sparked controversy, particularly among the SDP youths and supporters coalition, which insists that his defection threatens the party's democratic principles. In a statement released on Friday, the coalition led by its president, Comrade Abdul Samad Bello, described El-Rufai as unfit and morally unqualified to be part of the party. The group cited his tenure as governor, which they claimed was marked by authoritarianism and a disregard for democratic values. They say, "We reject El-Rufai's entrance into our party in its entirety. He has come not as a reformer, but as an undertaker seeking to bury the SDP before it even has the chance to grow," Bello stated. The group also condemned what it called a clandestine deal between the party leadership and El-Rufai, warning that his presence could destabilize the SDP. The former governor's defection has already caused unrest within the party. On Wednesday, his supporters staged a protest at the SDP national headquarters in Abuja, calling for the resignation of the party's national secretary, Olu Agunloye. The Youth Coalition claims this is evidence of El-Rufai's attempts to assert control over the party's leadership. The group further accused El-Rufai of using the SDP as a platform for his personal ambitions following his fallout with the APC and President Bola Tinubu. The Youth Coalition has called on party members to resist what they termed a backdoor takeover, vowing to oppose any attempts to mortgage the party's future for personal interests. the SDP leadership has yet to officially respond to the coalition statement. Interesting. So we're just talking about the El-Rufai, leaving the All Progressives Congress and all of that. Now the party he's defecting into, some of the youths, the coalition groups and all of that, are rejecting El-Rufai's defection, and also coming into their party that is coming to take over their party in a back door, so to speak, and that he's not fit to be in SDP. Let me get your take on this one.
Well, my take is will be very straight. These strong allegations without substantial proof of facts is also very, questionable, as it were. For me, I know Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, is a strong character. It's somebody, from my own view and submission, I stand to be corrected, who gave Nigerians a clue. If you remember vividly, you are a media guru, when the issue about these old notes came up, he said his notes, we can still use this note, but some persons were not adhering to this work. So you cannot just say such a person is maybe not strong in character or in personality. Now, again, they are talking about, the Nicodemus or clandestine move by him, feeling that there is this not very clear moves for him to now switch over from APC to SDP. But that is a prerogative of the national leadership of the party. Yes, a good thing is to also be very, very, careful in, who comes around you and all that. But you must also pass through the leadership of your party to make those very strong allegations. If perhaps the spokesman of the national leadership is making these strong, allegations, it will be taken seriously. But a youth group under the party making such confirmed allegations, to me, is something that is also very blackmailing to the person and personality of Malam Nasiru El-Rufai.
Again, they've also, attributed his then administration in Kaduna State while he was the governor as being authoritarian. What would he also make?
This man, is a dictator. It's a religious fanatic and all that. Now, in as much as I'm not from the state, and there are some very strong allegations against him on that regard, that was one way it was not proven beyond reasonable doubt. The other way, the events, so to say, were also very real in the faces of Nigerians. To say, for this and that happening in Kaduna State, and without the intervention of the government, without the knowledge of the governor, it speaks volume.
All right. That's quite interesting again. So, well, before we round up this session, let's just one more question for you. Well, talking about El-Rufai's defection now to the SDP, it's also a matter of concern that he just came into the party and we are having issues such as this. There's another issue that a lot of people are staging protests as regards to him being in the party again. Don't you think that's another bad sign